Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of December 18th through the 24th in my Aura Stealth Planner with my Crest Press inserts using this Kitness Girl Jess art. The kit is from Scribble Prints Co. and it is like Christmas Nightmare Before Christmas themed, and it is called Seasons Creepings. And just in my pop culture theme this year, I wanted to fit this one in here. And this was one that I didn't know for a long time what I was going to do for foil. I know a lot of people had done like hollow or lavender hollow or like different blues, and I don't know. I just felt like none of those fit. I felt like they were all too like colorful. And then Alicia Craft released this limited time plum foil, and when I compared it to this kit, I just knew I had to use it. So Alicia was kind enough this week to also foil my scripts for me. So all the foil you're seeing this week is from Alicia Craft, which is super exciting. I love her store. And yeah, also I am sitting on my bed recording this voiceover, and Lucy and Olivia are both living their best life on my bed. So if you hear them, I do apologize. Olivia is actually currently trying to nuzzle like the platform my phone is on. So we're off to a great start here. Also, I'm in a much better headspace than I was the other day when I filmed my last voiceover to my last plan with me. So that is always nice. So some big things to talk about this week specifically. So it was the previous week that I had thought Big Brother Reindeer Games ended, but I was wrong. It was this week, and again, I just loved Big Brother Reindeer Games. It was just good-hearted fun. Oh my goodness. Olivia, really? She has turned on my sound machine, and I don't know how to get it off without touching my phone, so this will be interesting. If you can hear me tapping my screen, I am so sorry, but we can't have that going because it'll start the fan. This is a mess. Should I just start this over? No, because Olivia is so cute, I have to keep it in. That's the issue with having a sound machine that's like touch activated, is when my cat nuzzles it, it thinks I'm touching it. So something else that happened this week that I only marked one day, but it continued on for the entire week, is my bottom, from my knee down of my right leg was extremely itchy. Like nothing I've ever had before. And it didn't look like, nothing looked wrong. Like I didn't have a rash. It wasn't swollen. Nothing looked out of the ordinary. It was just extremely itchy. And it went on for almost a week. I mean, it was driving me insane. Olivia, can we not nuzzle Mommy Sound Machine? And the only thing that ended up helping was taking like a Benadryl. So it must have been some kind of like allergic reaction. I don't know. But it went away, and it was just really odd and really annoying. Also this week in big news, my friend Liz, who some of you may remember as RoseyPlans, she's no longer in the planner world. However, we are still friends, and she got engaged. He put a ring on it, so I had to 1000% mark that, because how monumental is that? I am so excited for her, genuinely, which, if you don't know, has been a really hard thing for me in recent years, is being happy for people when they get engaged or move forward in big life milestones that I want so badly for myself. So I also feel like being excited for her is a big deal for me. But I just still can't believe she's engaged. I cannot wait for their wedding. Oh my goodness. I am so happy for her. Also this week, it was my parents' wedding anniversary, which I always like to mark down. And that same day, so I will never forget what day, was my first ever YouTube payday. I just can't even believe it. It feels surreal. I have worked to monetize my channel for so long, and even from getting it monetized, you have to wait until you hit $100 payout point. So it was just such a surprise to hit it this week and to have it pay out. And I ended up, I had taken a nap and woke up and had saw the notification on my phone. And it was just such a joy. I still can't believe, like, I hit 1,000 subscribers, like, this year. And, you know, now I hit my first YouTube payout. Granted, I like 30 some odd dollars of that was from a previous channel that's no longer monetizable. But regardless, it's still exciting. It was also Emo Day, National Emo Day, which, you know, has my heart and soul, if you know me. So I 10,000% had to put that in my planner. This was also the week that I finished reading Fourth Wing and started reading Iron Flame, which is interesting because I just finished Iron Flame and I have lots of feels, but I don't want to give any spoilers. So if there's anybody that's read Iron Flame, that's also read the Vampire Academy series, I need to talk to you. Please DM me. I have to talk to you. Yes. I loved Fourth Wing. I loved the beginning of Iron Flame. Iron Flame was very hit or miss. I was super into it for parts, and then other parts I wasn't, and then I was. And then everybody's talking about the ending, which I called from like miles away. But I both highly I highly recommend reading both of those books, especially if you're into like fantasy. Some other book series I've liked in the past, of course, Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, like any of those kind of like easy reads, easy to follow books. It was a good time. Also this week, I went to go to work one morning and I went back out in my car, and across the entire back window of my car was a spider web, which I would driving to work that day was not my favorite. And my car has a random history with spiders, so it just like haunts me to this day. Like when we bought it, there was a dead spider in like the taillight, and then the first time we laid the back seats down, like thousands of baby spiders went everywhere, and we like had to bug bomb the car. But the spiders won't go away. Nobody I know has had issues with spiders in a single vehicle like this car, so that's just fun and dandy for somebody that hates spiders. Like, lucky me, am I right? And then other than that, we just kind of did like Christmas Eve things. So my parents and I opened our Christmas gifts on Christmas Eve. So we did all that kind of stuff. Our holidays have kind of been impacted with my current job position. Just because of what I do, I'm required to work late on a lot of the eves. So like Thanksgiving Eve, if you will, Christmas Eve, it's just part of the job. I get a lot of other big perks throughout the year, but this is where I get like the short end of the stick. So it's just kind of adjusting and creating new traditions, especially in Tennessee. It's really weird not seeing like my best friend's family on Christmas and stuff, and I miss them dearly. But yeah, we still got to open presents on Christmas Eve this year. Luckily, work did not go over what it was supposed to this time, which was really nice because the previous year it went, I think, 4 or 5 hours longer, that shift, just because they couldn't get it all done. So I was definitely appreciative of that. But here's the base, and let's go ahead and get into the day by day. So Monday the 18th, the first thing I did was my leg workout. And then while doing legs, I just had to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas because I'm using this kit. I did some laundry this day. And then this was the day, like I said, that I finished reading Fourth Wing and I started reading Iron Flame. And then I did some planning and watched iZombie. And then Big Brother Reindeer Games was on this night. And I just used these little reindeer in snow globe stickers because I just thought they were cute and they matched the colors of the spread really well. Moving into Tuesday the 19th, like I mentioned, it was emo day, so I just used this little emo bear from Bubba Bear Studios. And then I did my makeup and I went to work. And then after work, I did my workout, which for that day, it was full body strength. And then I formatted some scripts so I could get them ordered to be foiled for my spreads, and my plan with me is to try to get caught up as much as possible, which I am failing at, y'all. The struggle is real. And then Big Brother Reindeer Games was on. Moving into Wednesday, it was my core and cardio workout this day. I did my makeup as well. And then this was the morning that the giant spider web was across the back of my car. Still freaks me out. And then, like I mentioned, I went to work and my leg was super itchy this day. Like, it drove me crazy. And it's still super bizarre to me, like the whole thing and how long it lasted. I don't know. I probably should have gone to a doctor, but I was not about to go to a doctor, especially since the whole wisdom teeth thing. I'm not going to lie, doctors definitely scare me now and give me anxiety, whereas it used to not be an issue. But anyways, moving into Thursday, the first thing I wanted to put in was my parents' anniversary because that's important. And if you know, I usually mark my videos that I upload up top, so it's kind of a big deal that I marked my parents' anniversary first. And then I marked my plan with me this week, which was, ironically enough, my Halloween Nightmare Before Christmas spread, so I'll link that in the eye up above if you want to watch that. And then, like I mentioned, I took a nap this day, and then when I woke up, I found out that it was my first ever YouTube payday. And then Big Brother Reindeer Games was on, and that must have been the finale night. Moving into Friday the 22nd, it was payday for work, like normal work, which who doesn't love a payday? And then I did my makeup this day, and I went to work. And then while I was at work this day, my mom and Tito came and drove to my house so that they could be at my house and my mom could prep everything for Christmas, just because I do have to work the day after Christmas, like at 5 a.m. and then late the night before. It's just easier to do it at my house. And then I did my upper body workout. Mom and I went grocery shopping, and then she and I watched some House, because that's our current show that we're watching together. Then moving into Saturday the 23rd, I did my full body strength workout this morning, and then Mom and I watched more House, and she and I baked hamburger cookies this day, which are a labor of love, let me tell you. And then this was the night that Liz got engaged, so she has a big half box to mark that, because I had to, and Jack and Sally, like lovers on this hill for this spread, chef's kiss, needed it. Then my mom and I played some games on her iPad this night, so I just wanted to put that in. Then moving into Sunday, in a movie marquee box, I marked that it was Christmas Eve, because that's obviously exciting and a big event. And then I did my laundry because it was Sheet Sunday. and I washed my sheets every Sunday, and then I did my makeup, and right before I left for work, my dad came over, so I put that in, and then I went to work, and like I mentioned, when I got home, my family and I got to open up our presents together, which is been our longest running like Christmas tradition. I would say would be opening our presents on Christmas Eve. It's honestly all my fault. I get too excited and I cannot wait to give presents to people. It's not to me about opening what they got me. I want to give. I can't wait anymore to give other people what I got them. I'm too excited. I'm one of like those people, you know. So here are the scripts that I made myself and the bottom washi. If I can find the font I used, I will link it down below for y'all if you want to make your own scripts, as well as link to my script video if you want to know how I like format them and do it and all that, because it could be helpful to follow a tutorial. I'm just still obsessing over this foil color with this art. I also think it makes the colors of the kit pop against it. I like the contrast between it, and it brings in more of like the dark kind of moody vibes. But that is going to bring us to the end of this plan with me. Just remember, if you are struggling, you are not alone. My DMs are open for you. It is RoseyPlans on Instagram, just like it is here. Hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already, and give that video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below and I'll happily get back to you. I hope you all have a good morning, day, afternoon, evening, wherever, whenever in the world you are watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends!